Hello again, 1/6 scale firearms collectors. I picked up some of these guys online, but they're not the complete sets. You'll see here I have the photographs of the sets. These first two are identical. They're from these Doomday kits. This first one's called Flamefinger, and these are made by a brand called Easy and Simple. So you can search the internet for, Easy Simple Flamefinger and find some shops selling these things. These kits are very expensive, so some shops are now breaking them up, or if you go on eBay, you'll see them broken up just into the rifle, without the pistol or without the other stuff. I have a lot of these accessories already from other, purchases, so I only went for the rifles this time around. I don't need to have all the extra stuff that I'm not going to display in my pegboard anyways, so. Okay. Well, so you'll see here, I got the magazine. It's kind of a tight fit or something. It's like it doesn't want to go in. What is going on with this? I do like the skeletonized receiver though. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's just see about this mag again. It is the right magazine. There's like a little tab on the magazine. I wonder if that's causing an issue. No, never mind. It's just a really tight friction fit. So I guess it keeps it from falling out. So I guess that makes sense. So bear in mind, it might feel a little bit tight, but it will get in there. So again, the skeletonization is pretty neat. I like that. The bullets are painted gold inside. They don't move or anything like that. They're just in this translucent case. But you can see the top one pretty nice. Okay, let's just pop this back in here. Let's see, nice gold finish on this bolt. This bolt is spring loaded, by the way. And then we have this stock. I don't know what name this stock is. Please leave a comment if you know. I'm not a gun expert, guys. I just buy these things because they're pretty cool to look at. I'm sure on the real one this is actually an opening hatch, but on this model not so much. Okay. We got this M-Lok rail system here. If you look, there's an actual M-Lok logo engraved right there, so that's pretty nice. Then you got these two pins. I'm pretty sure you can remove those pins and then take this gun apart. I've never done so, but I've seen pictures of people doing it. All these things are made of plastic, so I feel like they're going to be too frail to take apart. Usually the safety selector switch will rotate, but I can't seem to make it do so this time around. I don't want to force it because, again, it's plastic. It might break. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Big rail system here. What's weird is there's no push assistance. There's usually a push button right there that helps move the bolt forward if it gets stuck, but this one doesn't seem to have it. So I'm not sure what receiver this is. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. I'm pretty sure all these guns are actually modeled after real guns. They're not imaginary, but they can't use the real names because they don't have the licensing approval for it. So, okay. Alright, this next one is actually the same casting, and it's just different colors. I actually bought this by accident because one photograph had it like this, the other photograph had it like this, so I thought there were two different guns. The skeletonization is different, you see? So I'm just not paying attention. I'm a moron. Now I have two identical guns, but I can display them this way so they look a little bit more different than each other. Alright, yeah, I prefer the gold one myself. Which one do you prefer? Well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, sliding bolt again, same magazine, same stock. This one seems a little bit tight. Yeah, there go. It's just a flat sliding groove there. I'm sure the real one has recesses. The bottom of the grip, I'm sure this is like a hatch that opens on the real grip, but I don't think it's going to open on something this small. Yeah, alright. Okay. Alright. M-Lok details, some skeletonization. I actually have an airsoft gun that has a very similar front rail. It's kind of neat. Okay, slide that back. Alright, so this thing I just bought loose. It's from Damn Toys. It's a M89 simulator system firing laser. So, you know, I'm sure it's a laser sight, basically a really fancy one. So okay. So let's see what else we have here on this guy. I'm just curious, why is it so big? You know, there's gonna be a big battery in there. Maybe it's meant for like a tripod or something. It seems a little large to fit on a rifle. And then we have this thing. I think this pops loose. It's plastic, bear in mind, so I'm a little hesitant, but yeah, alright, so that does pop open. And I think that section there is like a rail to go onto the guns, but yeah. Also see, does this this green thing spin? I don't think it does. So I'm pretty sure this text is accurate to the real thing, and so it's printed on nicely, little barcode and all that stuff. There's a little caution text here. The caution you can read, but I can't make out any of the text below it. It's too blurry. No optical clear lenses, and then that's probably the logo there. Alright, let's see if we can maybe pop this on this gun here. Sometimes these, well, there's no like groove for it to go into, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to fit on that, on a real gun. Or not, I don't know. It's because like this little lever here on top is getting in the way, and so it also looks like it's supposed to clamp onto something, but obviously not the rifle I'm holding in my hand. So it's a little bit of a mystery. I don't know what set this came from, so had I known what the actual set this came from, I'd know a little bit better, but it's just a loose item, so I don't know. Alright, well, let's forget that then. Yeah. Let's maybe try on this scar here. It kind of wants to rest better, but again, the whole clamping thing below it, I just don't know really what it belongs with. Alright. Yeah, it's not going to stay on that rail. Maybe some poster board putty would help keep it on, but alright. Well, anyways, I guess I'll just have to find that for something else. So let's take a look at this one here. Here's a photograph of what it was supposed to come with. This, by the way, is called a Easy and Simple branded 6.5 Creedmore Marksman rifle with fixed stock. So it's that same brand, but it's really a long scar. And it's supposed to come with all these other accessories. I don't know what box set it came with. You know, there's no branding or anything on this photograph. So we'll have to make do without that information. So we have a nice, long barrel, of course, being a sniper rifle. Big gold front upper receiver. This is the cocking mechanism, cocking lever there. So it's on this side of the rifle, and should be able to push it back. Yep. and that moves the bolt there below backwards. Yeah, so you can see the kind of hard to see the black bolt in there, but it is there. Okay. The lower, it's like a tan. It's a different color. I'm not sure what this is up here. Is that like part of the gas operating system, I imagine? You can access it with some tools there in that slot. Long rails here on the top, the side, the bottom, you know, to put optics and flashlights and lasers. This magazine is really tight in there. Yeah, that's not gonna happen so much. Right. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, well, forget that. Okay. Really want to get that magazine out. Okay, so the stock here, it's fixed, I guess. Butt cheek there. This cheek rest, does it move? No, that doesn't move up, or the thing doesn't fold. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's try this thing again. Sometimes these things move up, but this one does not. So really not much moving except for the bolt itself. Again, I think you might be able to take this apart, but I never do. This is a nice thin plate here for the sling mounts. It's plastic though. This safety lever, no, again, doesn't want to seem to rotate. There's some nice white stamping above it. Okay. Well, maybe not stamping, but a graphic above that. Really want to get that mag out, see what the bullets look like. Okay. Alright. This next one is by DiD, Dragon in Dreams. I don't know what the name of this box set is, but it's one of those British fellows that stands outside of a palace and guards it. The rifle itself is the L85A2. Yep, it's a rifle. And what's nice about this is it's a Bullpup Design. So, yeah. So I'm cutting back here because I was able to get this cartridge out of this rifle. And yeah, they're just molded in bullets there. And it's just a really tight friction fit again. Bigger bullets than a standard assault rifle, but smaller than a 50 cal. Alright, so that's that. Back to this British rifle here. This is a front sight that fell off, but I think it has to be taken off to remove the nylon covers there. So I'm going to try to remove these nylon covers. It's really hard, the thing's so small. Right. Maybe if I remove the magazine here. This is friction fit. Yeah, okay, standard stamped steel magazine there. Now that's shooting standard rifle ammo. Okay, so now this thing comes off easily. This thing slides back and forth apparently. So it's a handle sight perhaps. This bag is pretty nice. I always wonder how they sew these things up, because a sewing head is pretty large. I have a sewing machine and the head is huge, so these must have some very tiny sewing heads in order to sew this sort of stuff. How does it make that? I don't know. So this front cover actually has a plastic snap button on it. The strap is going through the trigger area. And now this is going to be tough here because the bottom of the front sight is poking through it. So I gotta get that thing past that post, but it's snagging on the post. Alright. Let me find the dental pick there, and we'll try to use that to help pry that nylon over that front sight base there. Okay. So it's a nice barrel shroud or hand grip shroud. I guess they put these covers on to like not freak out people walking by. You know, maybe normal people don't realize it's a rifle, or it's less intimidating by having it covered in fabric. I don't really know the reason. Maybe they're just trying to keep it clean. Anyways, those things are nice, but I'm going to display it without those bags. So let's see, you can see I'm comparing now the Bullpup design to a regular design. So the barrel, you know, the action is all back here on an M4, but the Bullpup moves the action back here. You can see where the magazines feed into the same location, right? So that's where the, you know, bolt shoots forward. Now you can see the length of the barrel of this Bullpup is longer than the length of on the M4 rifle below. So longer barrel, more accurate barrel. But now you can see the overall length. The L85 is much shorter. So that's the advantage of the Bullpup design. You can have a longer barrel in a shorter overall package by moving all the action behind the grip. Alright, so let's put this front sight back on. It's a pretty tight friction fit. It's not going to fall off or anything like that. This thing moves quite a bit. I don't know, just a loose fit. I don't know if the real one it moves. And also what's weird is there's no sight on the top. The rear sight is missing. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a sight right there so you can look through the front sight. But it's not there. So it's kind of lazy on DiD's part there, just to have it flat up there. Okay. This would be a magazine, painted gold bullets, just plastic of course, blanked off up there, tight friction fit. Alright. Nice little markings here. So the top is actually embossed or engraved, I think. I can't tell if it's coming up or out or in. Below it is a tampo print, I think. Yeah, it's shooting that caliber of bullet. And then that lever doesn't twist or anything. No, seems pretty stationary. This cocking mechanism here, yeah, it is spring loaded. Yeah, okay, so that works pretty nice. That doesn't move or anything there. Ejection port or something. I'm not sure what that green thing is behind there. Alright, this side, nothing's gonna move. The rear buttstock, not much to it, but I like the sling mounts. There's air passing between them. This side, maybe that's the mag release. So DiD is less detailed than Easy Simple. You know, the rivets and stuff aren't separate pieces. But this is a really thin trigger guard. Can't tell if it's metal or plastic though. The bottom of the foregrip here, nice swing mount again. And then this top piece comes off, I think. Yes, it does. So that's part of the, probably the gas mechanism. And then I can't get the bottom off here. Maybe it slides forward, maybe it doesn't. But there's the barrel inside. So that's pretty neat. Seems to be a hook on the far side. Hold on here. Yeah. Trying to hook it. Yeah. Gotta get those hooks around that. And then that's good again. Okay. So all in all, it's pretty cool. I like the Bullpup design. Probably my favorite of these rifles, actually. You know, just having, it's interesting. It's unique looking. Although that's a close second because it's all skeletonized and gold and pimped out. Alright, so I don't know what I'm talking about there. Okay. Alright, Bullpup is good. Yeah, I can't remember what I'm talking about here, sorry. In case you haven't noticed, this is a voiceover. My microphone had a problem, so I'm just trying to remember what I talked about. I'm too lazy to redo this video because all these guns are up on the pegboard already. Okay, well, anyways, it's another nice haul of some rifles. If you're into this sort of stuff, you just search the internet, eBay. You can buy these off eBay and some other stores, online, do list things. But these things are relatively limited in their releases, so you gotta pick them up when they come out, or well, they're really expensive. So I'm not gonna buy too many more, but every now and then I'll put a new video up.